teenagers, that's the last that I really got to interact with him. But I never worried what's going to happen to Jimmy. I knew that he was going to be okay because Sally is his mom. And guys, today for a few minutes, Sally got to be your mom too. And you got a little glimpse of what I experienced and what I was so blessed to have, which really helped me because, like I explained, I was coming from a time when the parents in my town didn't know what to do with me. They didn't like that I was in their kids' AP classes. They didn't like that I was, in the band with them. They just didn't like a lot of me. And it wasn't me, I understand now. It was their own antiquated ideas of what should be. When they're coming out of Jim Crow, how can they accept that their daughter's best friends with the black girl? Sally I never felt that. And in the last few weeks, I've been celebrating people from my hometown that did that. And there's only a handful that stand out. And you might meet them all before the show is over. But what I want you to know is that people like Sally I'm so grateful that people like Sally exist. And I pray that you've had a Sally in your life, whether it's about black or white, or maybe for you it was gender, or maybe it was for you, it was someone telling you that you could do something that somebody else said you didn't. Sally, I want to thank you because you actually put a book in my hand, another Maya Angelou book. I talk about that too. My experiences with Maya Angelou. And so that was a common thread in my life. Maya was another mother of mine in many ways without her knowing it. And my mother put Maya in my hand, but you put Maya in my hand too when I was a teenager at a different time. And who does that? Especially a Southern belle. Who does that? You did it.
Do you remember the inscription?
I don't exactly remember the inscription. I think you said something like the world. What did you say? Tell me.
I can't remember exactly. I remember the world is yours if you want it.
Yes, the world is yours. Something like that. I did. Yes, the world is yours if you want it. And
I always taught you to take a job even if you didn't know how to do it, and then learn how to do it.
Listen, she is not lying, and I have done just that. There have been many times Sally has been in my mind. We have over the years come in and out of contact, but when we were not in contact, there have been many times when I've taken a job and I've been like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But Sally said, take it and figure it out on the fly. And that is exactly what I've done. So thank you, Sally, for sewing into my life and giving me, let me borrow your cojones some, because you were like one of the bravest people I ever knew. You were not afraid of being under the water, which I knew how to swim and I was on swim team, but you were under the water. And I always was fascinated, like, how does she do that? You were not afraid of speaking your mind. You were not afraid of teaching me a thing or two about how to say, bless your heart and get your point across. And these are lessons that have served me so well in my life. I'm eternally grateful for you, Sally. Thank you.
Well, you enriched mine also.
Well, good. Then we've met our objective. I want to know if our listeners today would like to get in contact with you to ask you any questions, or just a request for you to
yell at me politically.
Yes, just to ask you to come back to the show, which I will be planning on having that happen. How can they get in contact with you?
I guess the best way would be email. My email address is sallyshomeoffice@gmail.com, and that's sallyshomeoffice@gmail.com.
All right, guys, you heard it first. Sally's Home Office at gmail.com. That's Sally's Home Office at gmail.com. Sally, all love. I just love you. Thank you so much for joining me today on Evolve. I appreciate it.
I love you too. Have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye. Guys, I think I just told you that I love her, and I'm going to say it again. Love Sally. Just so appreciate her. She is such a huge part of the reason that I am the way I am. I had a West Indian mother who's incredibly stoic and taught me fantastic lessons, but I think that it really does take a village. And even if as part of your village doesn't know that they should be doing it or they might reject you, we all find our tribe. Sally is certainly part of my tribe. And so for you, listeners of Evolve today, I pray that you have plugged into your tribe, or maybe you already know who your tribe is. And if you do, and there's an elder in your tribe, reach out, say thank you, because they contributed to the very fiber of the person you've become. Join us next week, guys, and we will continue to evolve together. Bye.